In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on March 22, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Ottawa Senators versus New York Islanders. The Ottawa Senators face the New York Islanders, with both teams looking to improve following the trade deadlines. The Senators have only won 22 of their 62 games and have only won 3 of their last 10 games, while the Islanders have won only 26 of their 60 games this season. The Senators are hoping to climb out of the bottom of the Atlantic Division, while the Islanders look to improve in the Metropolitan Division, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. The Islanders have collected a 6-4-1 record in the month of March, which isn't overly impressive on paper. But 3 of those losses were by 1 goal against quality teams, including the Capitals, Avalanche, and Canucks. It's disappointing the Islanders took this long to figure things out, but they're finally playing very well on both sides of the ice. Specifically on offense. Offense has been the focal point of the Islanders over the past few years, and this year isn't any different, as they allow the 3rd fewest goals per game and have a spectacular goaltending tandem with Ilya Sorokin and Semyon Varlamov. However, their recent offensive spark has made the Islanders much more well-rounded, and it should be enough to get them past a very weak Senators team. Ottawa has dropped 4 of their past 5 contests, and that includes losses to Montreal, Columbus, Chicago, and Arizona, who aren't necessary quality opponents. I get the case to be made for a heavy underdog, as the Islanders haven't really justified this kind of price. However, the Islanders are at least putting up a fight to save their season, while the Senators are showing signs of youth and inexperience as they just keep finding ways to fall short. The Islanders' style this late in the season is not something that the Senators want to have to contend with. The Senators are eager to snap out of their losing streak and look to pull off the upset and provide great odds in the process as road underdogs. The problem is that the Senators face an Islanders team that turned a corner on their season and looks to bounce back from a recent loss. The game here is going to feature a couple of teams that are struggling on the season. However, the Islanders are coming in playing slightly better, and that will help the Islanders out in this game here. The Senators rank towards the bottom of the league in nearly every statistic the league has to offer, and it's hard to see them getting past an Islanders team that has found its stride in the second half of the season. So the New York Islanders to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Senators' defense has been awful recently, while the Islanders have been led by their defense, and both defensive units along with their goaltenders look to control this game and limit 2 struggling offenses. The Senators look to limit the Islanders' offense that is scoring only 2.68 goals per game, with Artem Zub, Nick Holden, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Anton Forsberg to make plenty of easy saves. The Islanders, who have allowed only 5 goals in the last 3 games, should eliminate and potentially shut out a Senators offense that is only scoring 2.6 goals per game, with Adam Pelech, Noah Dobson, Scott Mayfield, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone alike, while goaltender Ilya Sorokin steps up and blanks the Senators' shots on the net. Neither of these teams are strong when it comes to offense. They both rank in the bottom 10 in scoring. On top of that, the Islanders will go with Ilya Sorokin in net, and he's been exceptional this season. He's limited opposing teams to under 2.3 goals per game, and he'll be facing a pretty bad offensive unit in the Senators tonight. On the flip side, the Senators will go with Anton Forsberg. Forsberg has given the team the best chance to win when he's between the pipes. He's allowing just 2.8 goals per game. He's well rested and coming off of a winning effort where he allowed just a single goal on Friday night to the Flyers. Look for there to be a shortage of offense tonight. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Vegas Golden Knights versus Winnipeg Jets. The Vegas Golden Knights face the Winnipeg Jets, with both teams looking to improve in the Western Conference. The Golden Knights have won 34 of their 64 games, while the Jets have only won 29 of their 63 games this season. The Golden Knights are looking to make up ground in the Pacific Division and maintain playoff position in the Western Conference, while the Jets look to make a late-season push for the playoffs. making the upcoming game a crucial one for both teams. Vegas is on the back end of a road back-to-back, and they will have to fly into Canada after playing in Minnesota the night before. The Jets have been playing well on offense recently. They scored 3 goals or more in 6 out of the last 10 games. Kyle Connor leads the team with 77 points on the season. He has scored 1 goal in 7 out of the last 9 games, and he ranks 4th in the league in goals. With 39 goals on the year, the Golden Knights have struggled on the road lately, going 0-6 in their last 6 road games. The Jets are 6-1 in their last 7 games against the Golden Knights. The Vegas Golden Knights are still attractive in the underdog role, but at some point they need to show some sort of promise. And a lot of their recent struggles have taken place on the road. The Winnipeg Jets are coming off a strong week, and it's about time they build on that to start beating quality teams. The Jets should be able to get the job done against a slumping Vegas side. Winnipeg has also defeated Vegas in both matchups this season, and the same is going to happen today. So the Winnipeg Jets money line is our full game side pick. Both teams are led by their offenses, and the upcoming game should reflect that with both forward units stepping up and finding the back of the net throughout the game. The Golden Knights, who scored 3.14 goals per game, should find the back of the net throughout the game against a Jets defense that allows 3.08 goals per game with Jonathan Marchessault, Max Pacioretty, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating quick shots on the net. The Jets, who have scored 15 goals in the last 3 games, should run up the score with Kyle Connor, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Nikolaj Ehlers, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the odd man rush and creating open shots with great puck movement in the offensive zone, while Josh Morrissey picks apart the Golden Knights defense from the blue line. Both teams have been good on offense lately. Vegas scored 3 goals or more in 5 out of the last 10 games, and they rank 15th in goals per game and 8th in shots per game. The Jets scored 3 goals or more in 6 out of the last 10 games. Kyle Connor leads Winnipeg with 77 points on the season. He has scored 1 goal in 7 out of the last 9 games, and he ranks 4th in the league in goals. With 39 goals on the year, this is going to be a higher scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Edmonton Oilers versus Dallas Stars. It's a battle of teams from the Western Conference looking to improve their standing in the playoff chase down in the Lone Star State. The Edmonton Oilers are on the road as they travel to face the Dallas Stars tonight. Edmonton was in action on the road in Denver as they faced the league-leading Avalanche Monday night in the front game of a back-to-back set. The Oilers picked up a 6-3 home victory Saturday over the Devils in their previous contest. Dallas edged Washington 3-2 Sunday on the road in their most recent game. In the last 10 meetings, the Stars own a 6-2 advantage, including a 4-1 home victory in the first meeting this season on November 23, 2021. On the season, the Edmonton Oilers have a per-game scoring differential of 0.26. Even when playing on the road, the team is winning games by an average margin of 0.29 goals. Heading into this game, the Edmonton Oilers are the winners of each of their last 5 games. During this stretch, they have scored 27 goals, accounting for 68% of the scoring in these contests. A key to this recent success is the fact that they have outscored their usual output of 3.37 goals per game 5 times. Edmonton will be playing the second half of a back-to-back, but that should not hurt the Oilers on Tuesday. The Oilers have won each of their last 5. The Oilers are scoring an average of 3.37 goals per game and have the top 2-point scorers in the NHL in Connor McDavid with 90 and Leon Draisaitl with 86. Draisaitl is second in the NHL in goals scored with 41. I get the case to be made either way here, but Dallas just isn't playing the best hockey in the world right now, and while the Oilers are on the back-to-back here against a tough Colorado team on the road in the first leg, they're playing the better hockey as of late and are playing inspired hockey under their new head coach. Look for the Oilers to continue their hot offensive play. The Edmonton Oilers money line is our full game side pick. In Edmonton's 62 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 31-30-1. So far, the team has been less likely to go over the betting line when playing on the road, going just 13-17-1. On the season, 65% of Edmonton's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 54% of the scoring coming from the Oilers. Coming into this game, the Stars have an over-under record of 27-33-1. However, when playing at home, the over has fared better, going 15-14. On the season, 46% of Dallas's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 52% of the scoring coming from the Stars. Look for this to be a back and forth high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.